Welcome to this week's episode of the Best Mess Possible podcast. F my life. Sundays at 10 ish a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me while I'm back here choking, but that brings me to my next slot. This is a live show. I am trying not to choke to death. So, this is a rated R show. So, words like fuck, damn, shit, all of those may be used. I have to watch my mouth to a limited capacity, but my guests today do not. These funny folks in the studio are liable to say anything. So we do our best to give you a little bit of time to hustle those kitties out of the room or at least grab a pair of headphones. It is super easy to join us on Roku. You simply access your Roku device, you download the UBSN TV app, you search Sauce in the City, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can get our funny. And as soon as I learn how to do that, I swear to God, it will be live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Give us some time. Anyway, I have given you all of the time that I particularly can afford. So it's time for us to get this show a rocking and a rolling. In our introductions, the very first part that we like to get to is the getting to know you portion because that is the introductions to the show. I got to pay attention to what's outside my door because I am, you know, safety first. What's going on, the Colorado comic? How are you? Good morning, sir.
What's up? Ah, Brandon Brown and Chopper Child. How you doing?
I am doing mighty fine. It is good to see you. And I brought you to the stream first because I wanted to let you do, and I need some time. So I would hope that you would go ahead and do a pit stop and introduce the rest of the cast. Can you do that for me?
I think I can kind of like help you on that one, ma'am. So you know what, Chaka Child, thank you very, very much. But thank you out there coming to the pit stop where we get weather, local news, and sports. But this is a special edition of the pit stop because right on this pit stop, I'm just gonna throw out some weather. You know what that means? It's gonna be either hot, or it's just gonna be hot. You know, it just depends on where you're coming from. But now, when I'm saying that, you're gonna have to say that, okay, well, what is the weather? Okay, here in Denver, Colorado, I got a roughly 91 degrees and partly cloudy. That's a lot because it was hot the last 2 days with the 90s and the 98. And it had me sweating all out. I had hamburger juice coming out of here, y'all. That was nasty. But other than that, it was hot. But supposedly it's supposed to be warmer down in that area. And then the rest of you got Monday supposed to be at 92. See, hot. And then you got another one that's a Tuesday that's going to be 81. Lie. And then you got another one that's going to be 87 on Wednesday. Hell of a lie. And then you look around and then there's going to be an 89 on Thursday. That's right. That's right. But that's roughly how the weather here in Denver, Colorado is. So if you get the opportunity to tell me what your weather is like, hey, she said I got to do this other part too. So I'm going to introduce these other two, fellow people that know how to slam it down. And the first one, I'm going to do it like this. Mark E., would you like to come to the stage, introduce yourself, and tell me how hot it is in your area?
Why, you know I love coming to the stage. And actually, it's 90 today. All that heat you had took its time to get over here, but it's going to be frying us for the next few days. We're like in the 90s all the way to Friday. No more rain, just no more clouds, purely blue skies. So in between these shows, because remember, tonight's show is special. There's going to be a reveal of a special thong of the day or thong of the evening for all you folks. This evening show.
Wait. It's a good show. Good show. But I said I got one more. Y'all said, I said one plus another, that's two. And that's another one. And I got to put two, but it's actually the O-N-E.
Boom.
Brian Keith Walker Sr., would you like to come to the stage and tell people how the weather is in your area?
Yes, indeed, the weather is beautiful. It was a little overcast, but now it starts shining. The sun is beautiful. But in last week, I heard in Colorado they had a spark of light come across the sky. We didn't have nothing like that here today.
Hmm. Hmm. A spark of white. What is spark of white?
Yeah, from space, man, like something came down through Colorado to Denver, like a meteor.
The meteor.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What that would have to be is called that's called some imitation rocks that y'all supposed to be smoking on. So don't be smoking them imitation rocks that be coming out. It's not the meteors you supposed to be touching.
No, I'm not.
Hopefully, look, you know what? I gotta do this. Brenda Brown, chocolate child. Could you just voice me and tell me how hot it is in Las Vegas?
Oh my God. I don't, oh wait. It's 82 degrees, which is amazing because it rained and rained and rained for the past 2 days and rained.
So everybody got what I hadn't been getting, which I needed, which is some
Some moisture. You
yeah,
needed some
yeah.
moisture.
So if
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
get the chance,
Oh no, wait. We have someone else that decided to get it together and join us in the studio. That's why I came back. Good morning. We got Miss Trees in the studio. Got her attitude together. Oh, there she is. There she is. Would you like to say hi to the people and tell us how hot it is in your city? Unmute your mic and the voice will follow.
High, and it's hotter than my attitude right now.
It's hotter than your attitude right now. Well, I'm glad that you got it together early enough for us to get to know you, meaning the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and for us to get to know why you got such an attitude. I think this show is perfect.
I see that happening.
Oh, why I got an attitude? Yeah, 'cause people get on my nerves. Ouch. People get on my nerves, and sometimes I'm.
Do that part yet because we're still on the getting to know you part, and we always start out with some positive energy. So we gonna start out with it's game time. Nothing increases your attitude other than a good game, and God knows we need this one right now. So we are going to stick to something that we like to call getting to know you questions. They're always really fun. So I'm throwing a party. Everyone has to bring something starting with the first letter of your name. What are you bringing? And that's if you're in Vegas, October 30th. Okay. So I'm going to need you guys to go round robin, and the first one that repeats an item or can't think of an item is out. Everybody understand? All the way down to the last person. All right, let's go. The Colorado comic.
Dinner.
What?
Dinner.
Ooh, I like
Dinner. Dinner.
Mark E.
The hell's his first name? I'm bringing marijuana.
The ONE.
I'm bringing blunts.
Ooh, nice. The Colorado comic.
Chronic.
Ooh, I like that. Mark E.
A little meth.
Oh. The ONE.
I'm bringing some keys to the room. Keys.
Ooh, keys to the rental. I like that, Miss Trees. What you bringing?
I'm bringing some mess.
Well, we can't have two meth heads in the house. So the Colorado comic, what you bringing?
Chocolate.
Ooh, nice. Mark E.
Margaritas.
Nice. The O-N-E.
I'm bringing a water pick for your teeth.
The Colorado comic.
Water.
Okay, he gonna need some for that water pick. Mark E.
Morphine.
The O-N-E.
I'm bringing sauced in the city weed. Sauced in the city weed.
Oh, I like it. The Colorado comic.
Raps.
What?
Raps. Zigzag raps. Raps. Raps.
Rap. Raps.
Raps.
Raps. Okay, raps. I thought, okay, raps.
Raps.
Mark
Chills.
E.
Raps.
Milkshakes.
To the yard. The O-N-E.
Beer. Lots of beer.
The Colorado comic.
Women.
Uh-oh. Willie. I mean, Mark E.
Macaroons.
I love it. The O-N-E.
I'm bringing. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Last round. The Colorado comic.
Watermelon.
Mark E.
Mangina.
Okay. The O-N-E.
I'm
Oh,
bringing.
nope. You're already out.
You're thinking I'm going okay. Nothing
But you're the
okay.
vote. Hold on. Let me run the show. You're the vote. Which
Okay.
one of these between the Colorado comic and Mark E? Who do you want to come to your party and bring their stuff?
Well, I gotta go with Colorado Kid because he got all the good shit that he
Did
said.
it again.
Oh my God. Miss Treese, if you make it to the party, if you want to come, who do you want to come to the party with you and bring their stuff? Unmute your mic and your voice will follow. Back up. Because
I'm sorry. I'm bringing the Colorado comic because I like the things he got.
Hey, I like it. Well, welcome to the stream, my dear, and good morning. Don't worry, we gonna get to the part where, matter of fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it right now. Next segment. What a week I'm having. Okay. Oh, this is where we get to say the best or the worst messes of our week and get to vent just a little bit or get to celebrate right in Dave's face. All right, first up, I'm gonna just let her get it out. Miss Treese, what a week I'm having. Just get it out.
Nah, I mean, ain't nothing happened. I'm just irritated with people. People just want you to center their world around them. Like, bruh, take care of your shit. You don't need. I'm not stopping my fucking world for you. I'm just not. If you ask me to take you to the store, I'm taking you to the motherfucking store. Don't get in my car and tell me you got 5 other places to go because I might drop your ass off at spot number 1. And folks want to get mad. Folks don't want to be held accountable for their shit. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I ain't asked you to kiss my ass. You ain't got enough lips to kiss my ass. How about that? I'm just, guys, I am sick and tired of folks. I'm sick and I got tried. You know, y'all, I tried to go to church this morning, but I ain't stayed. And lady walked up to me and hugged me. And when I wouldn't hug her back, she said, "You okay?" I really wanted to say, "Bitch, I'm fine. You go do what you do." So I'm like, what we not gonna be is we ain't gonna be street enemies and church friends. Nope, we're gonna be enemies across the board or friends across the board. God damn it, back the fuck up. Leave.
Well, I am, you know what? I'm glad that you could come here and make the best of your Sunday since you didn't make it to church. We hope that you will make the best of it here with us. Mark E, you're up next. What a week I'm having.
A very bad thing this week happened, and it was very, very just embarrassing, I guess I should say. As we know, I've started wearing thongs, and I like to use a little portalette, like a little, you know, what's I don't know what you guys call them. We call them portalettes, tidy little toilet things. It's a little plastic deal. And as I was in there, I got the twigs and the berries all mixed up in the front part because you got to kind of get everything in the pocket. And at that time, something that frightens an old man is gas. Because I don't know what the hell I thought I was going to do, but I blew ass all over the side of this fucking thing. Down my shorts, down the backside of me. It caught part of the thong. It made it like a disbursement all over. And I'm like, I can't walk back into the office like this. And I know my car is close. But I had to call my 30-year-old boss and say I had an old man blowout. And you need to call Tidy Bowl because they got to come out and clean this portalet. And I end up having to drive home in my car with poo all over me, poo on my seat, on my hands, on my steering wheel. It was like a shit show.
Okay. Well, we hope that we're just glad you made it to the stream. We just glad you made it to the stream, and hopefully you're sitting close to a toilet. All right, the Colorado comic. What a week I'm having. Fill us in.
Man. Okay, man. It wasn't as bad as that, but I had a whole half tray full of some things that I normally keep on me, right? And I was waiting, and I was just about to roll, and then my dog came and knocked it all over onto the carpet. So, I don't have a vacuum. I'm not letting my dog out of the cage. He's going to be locked up for the next 25 years because that was a lot of the greens on the ground. It came from the ground. Now it just returned back to the ground. So, man, it's not a good day.
Okay. Oh, well, we hope that you picked up every kernel of it. And also we're hoping that your robotics, it works all the way in the green room and then gets the live stream and starts tripping. Mark, I'm sorry, the ONE, because he's wiggling around, but that just shows you the day he's having. Fill us in. What a week I'm having.
It's like Groundhog Day. Every day is the same shitty day over and over again.
Sounds like you and Mark are having
I
the
hate to
same kind
complain.
of day.
I'm normally happy, right? I'm still
Yeah.
happy, don't get me wrong. But it's a lot of bullshit going on. I got 2 new tires on the car, and they both had defects on them. So I got 2 new tires now. But it worked out for the better. That's what's happening. A lot of bullshit's happening, but then it gets better. But you
I
gotta go through the
love it.
bullshit first.
Yeah, you got to get through the bullshit. That's the only way to do it. And we hope that everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond can get through the bullshit with us in this episode of the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, where F stands for focus and funny. Because with funny, you can focus. Ha! I'm dropping bars around here. Sundays, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, Sundays, 10 a.m. ish. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. So this is always a very, very fun time because we get to do something that I always like to do in all of my episodes, and that is the spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo. Do, and work my fingers to the bone. Ow. I always hit my knuckle on something at this point of the song. But this is where we get to highlight different comedians, stages, acts, food. It doesn't really matter. We just like a good show. And someone actually sent me this one. Actually, shout out to our friend DJ Beadman who actually sent me this promo. And I would like for y'all to check it out. Hold on. Let me see if I can get old Betsy to work the way that I think she should work. Let me just hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh,
WF Lounge, Law, Law Boy Road. We're gonna bring it to you something serious. I don't even know what to say right now. It's just, you know what I mean? B-Man Entertainment, Collabo, True True Funk Entertainment. We're bringing you that comedy / after party. I'm trying to tell you right now, we're going to
Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up,
what we going to do?
we're gonna funk. Right on up, we're gonna funk.
Yes, we are. I'm trying to tell
We're
you.
gonna funk.
Again,
Right on up,
don't leave me there.
right on up,
Come on.
we're gonna funk. Right on
B-Man Entertainment.
right on up,
True Funk Entertainment.
right on up, we're gonna funk.
We going to be there.
We're gonna funk.
We going to give it to you something serious.
Right on up, we're gonna funk.
Trying to tell you, we don't just DJ, we entertain.
Right on up,
And we're going to bring you that after party like nobody's business. You heard me?
we're gonna funk.
Saturday, September the 30th.
Right on up, right on
Damn
up, we're gonna funk you. Right on
Hold
up,
up.
we're gonna funk.
We gonna funk right on.
Right on
My
up,
man Phil Page.
right on up,
Woo!
right on up,
Phil
gonna funk. Right on up,
Page.
gonna funk.
It's not a game.
Right on up,
It's not a game.
right on up,
Not only
gonna funk.
Phil Page,
Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up,
but we got
we're gonna funk. Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up,
we got.
we're gonna funk.
I just had a brain freeze. Don't get the fuck.
Right on up,
We got Timmy Hall.
right on up, we're gonna funk you.
Timmy Hall is in the building. We ain't playing no games here. God damn it. Oh, hold up. I gotta tell you like this. I gotta give you some silence for this one. We got motherfucking hosts too, y'all. God damn it. Guess what? No. We got a host. Fucking Katie. Yes. In the building. Ain't hold my shit that long, goddamn. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I ain't no motherfucking comedian. I ain't even gonna try and invest that lane. I'm gonna let them fucking have it. But I'm trying to tell you, they gonna fuck you up. Like,
Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up,
tell them again.
funk. Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up,
In the after party.
funk. Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up.
What about it?
I said, get up, get up, get up, get up,
That's
get
them
up.
Katie funny as fuck people.
Sit back down.
Shut up. Y'all ain't gonna be able to sit down. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm sitting down right now, but I'm over here. I'm gonna say it one more time. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Katie funny as fuck said it too. Don't meet her there, beat her there. Matter of fact, I'm already there. What you heard? I'm in the building. See me? Yeah, you see me. Trying to tell you a little bit about True Funk. We don't just DJ, we entertain. I keep going, I keep going, I keep going. Don't give up. I keep going, I keep going, I keep going. Don't give up. I keep going, I keep going, I keep going. Don't give up. I keep going, I keep going. I'm gonna keep going, damn it, because
Right on up, we're gonna funk you.
we're gonna funk it up.
Right on up,
We're gonna
funk you.
round up, funk you.
Right on up,
We're gonna funk you. We're gonna funk you. We're gonna funk you. Come on now.
get up, 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 get up.
Lucy says, sit back down.
Well, that definitely is a great video, and it's just gonna take me all the way there. What did y'all think about that? You gonna funk you right on up. You gonna funk you right on up. That's the catchy tune, right?
I feel funky. I feel real funky. And my Ray Charles going, yeah, I was funky then. Yeah, it was funky. And then, I can't wait to see that one. That'd be good. I get, I'm a funky. I feel funky. I'm feeling
Okay,
funky.
let me see if it's you or me. Mark E, do you feel funky?
I am. I'm a white boy. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music loud.
Hey, all
Hey, actually
right.
go to the show.
Miss Trees, you feeling funky?
Listen, I was trying to break dance on that shit right. And then I even heard a beat for you, and then when he said, pew, 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 I said, that's Brenda right there.
I was doing the wave. I was throwing it to you, girl, from over here.
Girl,
I
better
was
pass it back. Pass it back. I love it.
the ONE. You feeling funky this morning? Free your mind, and your voice will
Feeling
follow.
funky. I am funky. I done funk myself up. Look,
What are
funked
you
up.
out there doing? Uh-oh. Hey, break it down,
Oh,
break it down.
I'm out loading my truck. I'm going out for Street Kitchen and help those in need to get a nutritious meal.
Tell us
Yeah,
about Street Kitchen.
Street Kitchen is a nonprofit that serves those in need, whether they're living in tents or if they're on the job with no lunch. Anybody can drop by and get a wholesome meal. Today they're serving hot dogs and ribs, but pretty soon we'll switch over to all healthy meal, just serving gourmet food for all those in need.
Ooh, give us the address.
It's in San Bernardino. We're at what they call Paris Hill Park, right off of Highland and Golden. It's right behind the community swimming pool. It's a
Oh,
beautiful
okay,
park.
cool. Are you going to be telling jokes and slinging dogs?
Indeed, we will. Matter of fact, if you're still with me during the show, I'll take you over to the park and I'll show you the stage we're going to be having. A stage and the benches that I want to see filled up with people eating and sharing stories like we do on this show.
Oh my gosh, that is definitely something that should catch on. Okay, we just gonna pray that your internet holds up. And this sounds like a very good time for a station break. It's easy to join us on Roku. You simply access your Roku device, download the UBSN TV app, search Sauced in the City, and you can join us all the time. This is a live show, y'all. No second do overs, no cuts, no edits. What you see is what you get, and what you hear is what you get. Ooh, I always love this part because, man, we not only are on social media all the time, but we are advocates of being safe out there while you are in social media land, answering our inbox messages or text messages or whatever we should choose to send. So we have to put you on the alert for scammers. So in this segment, my funny friends are going to give you their very best 60-second social media safety tips because we want y'all to be free to see us another day. Mark E, 60 seconds on the clock. Let them know.
I'm telling you, man, when a good friend comes out of the blue and says, hey, man, can you lend me $10? Maybe five. Five will do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not your friend, first off. And then if you think you're going to reply back to that friend, say, dude, $5, $10, are you sure? You don't need more? This $5? And then, oh, no, this $5. All right, I'll meet you. Oh, no, don't meet me to hand me off the money. Just go ahead. Go ahead and send that shit through Venmo. I'm like, wait a minute. Why? We just live down the street. No, I'm at home right now. I just saw you. You're just walking to Quickie Mart. What are you? Wait, what? I'll call him up. Hey, Brad, did you need that $5 or $10? I'll write it down. He goes, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, you on Facebook asking me for $5 or $10. He's like, dude, my shit got hacked again. God damn it. Listen, if they ain't asking for real money, then it's a fake just to get your account information. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, Mark, that is very, very smart. I think that's what they call phishing, is the technical term where they ask for a very small amount of money in order to make sure that you have an actual account. And then they rip you a new one with no Vaseline. Awesome. All right. Let's hear what Miss Treese has to say. 60-second social media safety tip.
Let me tell you, do not, if you don't recognize who that attachment is from, do not. Because other than that, that attachment could be a rubbery dick or it could be a virus. That's all I'm saying. Do not open the attachment. They will send you stuff and it'll say something like, hey, guess what? I got a big cunt for you to see. Ooh, I got a big dick for you to see. Oh, it's a rubbery dick. But you gotta open it to see it. No, don't do it. Because I'm telling you, once you open that, the rubbery dick, it slides off, and then you see dominoes, and you see all kind of stuff. And it's a STD, so it gets in all your stuff. So do not touch the rubbery dick. Do not touch the rubbery dick. You will get contaminated with the rubbery dick. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my God. That is a great 60-minute social media tip, Miss Trees. And also, what goes along with that are those, is this you in that photo? Nah, motherfucker. Because, first of all, I only take selfies. So, no, it's not me. I'm just saying, don't do it. The rubbery dick is amongst us. All right. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic. 60-second social media safety tip.
First off, I need $10 for y'all to actually purchase my good old fashioned, good old naked ass. You know I'm selling it $10. Look, there's a little bit of this shit left for $10. So this is not a scam, guys. I need to get the rest of this naked ass out of here. And just because it's y'all out there, y'all thinking, look, I got some little bottles too of my little naked ass. So we got little naked asses with a big naked ass for $10 now because I got the thank you. I've been getting cheats or treated. Squat, spit, craps. Yeah, look, $10 now because it used to be 9. So $10 because Mark, you just give him money. Just give him money. You'll get it back. You'll get it back.
You sound like R2D2's distant cousin. But that is a good point. The Colorado comic. If somebody is asking you for $10 for their naked ass, you should probably contact the authorities. If it's not in a big green can, that is. there are some there are some exceptions, but I had someone who actually was like, I need friends to sign up on this website so that I could get a free deal. And I was like, sounds like a personal problem. Like, give me one reason why I should help you. You haven't answered any of my inbox messages. And you don't even like them. You don't even give me the morbid thumbs up. So you want me to take my time to go over and sign up to a website? Yeah, people, don't do it. Unless it's in a big green can. Unless it's in a big green can. The ONE 60-second social media safety tip. Let's go.
If your cousin come off Facebook and ask you for $300 to bail him out of jail, don't send the money. Don't do it. If your grandma asks you for $20 on Facebook and it's coming from her page, don't do it. Because I don't know how they do this. I can't even get my Facebook together, and they getting it ready for me, getting money from people that I didn't think would send me money to them. But I'm broke. Ain't nobody sent me a damn dime. I didn't get no money for my birthday. Had nothing to do with the hurricane either. Nothing to do with the hurricane. Nobody sent the damn dollar. That's been happening for 5 years straight on this Facebook. But they called me talking about they sent me $100 because I was getting out of jail. Anyway, don't do it.
Don't do
scam.
it.
Call your cousin right away. Call your grandma. Call them immediately. If the person you're talking to say, I can't talk, my voice, I can't answer the phone, don't do it.
And don't do it even if they do the video call and they be like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Motherfucker, like, get it together. Okay?
You know what I mean? Yeah, every scam out there.
Oh my God. This has been a great segment of 60-second social media safety tips. We hope you guys have been paying attention because any one of these can get you jammied up, and it's not good. It's not good to get jammied up. All right, since we got 4 folks in the house, we love to play this game. It's game time, which is take a hint. And that is where each of our comedic cast members, since there's only 4 of us today, we each get a chance to pitch and catch. And the combined, no, actually, the only person winning is the catcher, because we know that pitching is here or there, but if you can catch it, that means you are the MVP. All right, so you will have your choice to pick out of the cast members that are here, and the rules are very simple. One will try to guess the hints that are being hurled at them, and the other one will hurl as many hints and see what sticks. If the person gets it correct, you must put your finger on your nose and yell out correct. That is the only way that I know if it is, because I'm not looking at the street. All right. So first up is, I'm going to do the ONE. You are going to give firsties on this, my friend. All right.
Yep.
Who do you want to be your pitcher? The Colorado comic, Mark E or Miss Trees?
Well, I love all three of them. They're all good, but I'm gonna go with the white guy.
Says
You
all
black
of America.
I'm going with Mark E. White at that. White. I'm going with white.
You
It
go
is
with
a whitey.
the super white guy. Okay, got it. I will be recording your scores in the chat to make sure that I am not cheating, and I will be doing it in real time. So remember, Mark E, if the ONE gets it correct, you must put your finger on your nose and you must say correct. Because again, let's see your form. Let's see the form.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
there you go. Correct. Yes. Okay. All right. The clock is set, y'all. 60 whole seconds to take a.
Here we go. When you get home from a day sweating, you throw all your clothes into a big giant.
Washer.
Correct. Something we lace up on our feet each morning.
Shoes.
Correct. Now I get a lot of heartburn. I take these tablets, I chew on them, and they're called.
Rolades. Rolades.
Correct. Correct. I have a thing outside. I get in, I put a key in it to take off to go to
Car.
work. Correct. Correct. Inside that car, I have something I put in to the
A
player.
key.
Correct. Also, when I'm getting in, just to be safe, I always have to put on my
Seatbelt.
correct. Correct. Now, there's something out there that you put on a stick and you wave around to show your
Flag.
correct. Correct. Also, now when I'm putting stuff in the washer, I add in some laundry.
Soap. Detergent.
Correct. Correct. I always put it on the what water temperature?
Warm or hot?
Warm, correct. Never hot. You're just wasting energy. And never pour in what with your colors. Don't pour in
Bleach.
correct. Correct. Now, also, I like to use some extra additives to make my clothes a bit softer. It's called fabric.
Fabric softener.
Correct. Correct. While I'm doing it, I like to lean up.
Time.
Dryer.
Time.
Up against the
Time.
wall.
Time.
Correct.
Time.
Correct.
Time. Okay, Brian, you did a really good job, and there was one that you didn't get, and he's kind of said correct, but it really wasn't, and that was the water, because you said hot and he said no, you don't do that, you do warm. And you got the buzzer beater at the end, so that gives you a score of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Out the gate.
Oh, actually, I'm putting y'all scores in the comment section. I didn't even know that. Ooh, okay. So good job. Let's see if you can hang in the lead. All right, Mark E, you are up next. Who do you choose to be your pitcher?
You know what? I've never done this before. I've always had O&E. I've always had the Colorado comic, but this time I'm going with Miss Treese.
Ooh, I love it. All right, Miss Trees. As the hint slinger, you must sling and hurl as many hints at Mark E, as you possibly can to see what sticks. You must put your finger on your nose and yell out correct if he is correct. Do you understand?
Correct.
Hey, I like her style. The clock is set for 60 seconds. Let's go.
All right. You hang these on your door around the holidays, Christmas
Uh,
especially.
wreath.
Correct. I put this in. I plugged it in the wall when I need some electricity.
You plug a
I
plug.
plug it in. I plug it in.
You plug it. Your vibrator.
It's on the wall. What's on the wall that I plug
The
into?
outlet. You plug it in the outlet.
Correct. I use these things when it's time to cook.
Utensils, pans, pots,
Correct. I drink out of these.
glasses.
Correct. When it's time for me to be cute, I put some on my lips.
Lipstick.
Correct. And man, when I want to be sexy and show my ass, what am I wearing?
How about some short shorts?
Oh, correct. And you know, when I want to juggle these, they come in twos when I want to juggle them.
Your breastises.
Correct, because I can juggle them too. And so I drive this when I'm going places.
Your car.
Correct. And I look through these, and it makes me have like I have 4 eyes.
Eyeglasses.
Correct.
Time. Okay, Mark. That was a respectable run. But I think you got tied up on the breastises. But you did get the buzzer beater, which is the one that you get while I'm struggling trying to get back to the screen. So, yeah, so your score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So close. So close.
So
Thank
close.
you, Miss Treese. It was awesome.
Yeah, I think you got hung up there like on the boobs, but it was all
right. Brenda, let me say this here. When I said what am I wearing, and I kind of swerved my body, I thought he was gonna say thongs.
But you was like boobs, correct. Mute your mic. And you're okay, Miss Treese. It is your turn as being the catcher. Who will be your pitcher? Will it be Willie C. Smith, the Colorado Comic, Mark E, or the ONE?
I'm gonna go for the ONE. The ONE. The ONE.
Okay, let's see if we can get him to the stream. There he is. Okay, the ONE. You are going to have 60 seconds to hurl as many hints at Miss Treese as you can. You must put your finger on your nose and yell out correct to let me know that it is true, because I'm not looking. I'm on the struggle bus. Okay. Clock set. Let's go.
Unmute your mic.
Yeah, we good. You hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. All right. What do we carry around known for to when we eat food and chicken? We put what on it?
A doggy plate.
No, what we put on, what spice we carry around in our bag?
Some hot
sauce? Correct. Okay. What do we like to drink with our chicken? We drink
water, beer, wine, alcohol.
Oh, correct. Okay. What show are we on? What's the name of the show?
South in the City.
Correct.
The best possible.
That's right. Correct. And who runs the show? Who is the queen of the show?
Brenda Brown, the chocolate child.
Correct. Do you know what Brenda won recently? She was so excited about. What did she win recently? She says, you don't know? She won on the radio station. She got what?
Oh, so she has her own podcast on radio station. She's the host.
Correct. Okay. Also, what is what city do I live in? What do I represent on the board on the show all across the USA?
Oh my goodness. Now you got me right there. Cause I know you ain't in Vegas.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'll pass. Okay. What is Marky's name of his dog that he carries around?
Oh, that little dick thing.
Yeah.
Time,
Not little though.
time. Oh, mystery. It does not. It does not seem that you know.
Oh no, I didn't.
That you know me or like you and your partner could not get the rhythm going. You and the ONE, y'all did try, but so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5, girl. 5. Yeah,
Sorry, girl.
that one he said correct, but it wasn't correct.
I try to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? I tried. This
You
piece I tried.
you did indeed try. All right. Well, good try, but you did not knock the ONE out. Brian still holds the lead. The Colorado comic. You are last, but certainly not least. Who will you be going with for your hint thrower?
Yeah, that's kind of hard because Brian kind of set me up earlier. Yeah, you go with the white guy. Yeah, it's kind of wrong. So, I'm gonna do it too because I don't want to get pulled over. So I'm gonna go with the white guy.
All right. This ought to be really, really good. We shall see who will win. Mark E, you already know the name of the game. 60 seconds on the clock. Take a hint.
Willie, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1 million.
4, 5.
Correct. 4, correct. Hot damn. That was correct. All right. Hey, Willie, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 37.
7, 8.
Hot damn. Correct. Woo. All right. Hey, Willie, what do you smoke?
Sauce in the City.
Correct. Willie, what show are we on?
Best
What
man
show are
possible.
we on? Correct. Who's our hostess?
Brittany Brown, Chocolate Shop.
Correct. And I just want to make a thing. She is a hostess, not a host.
Brittany Brown, Chocolate Shop.
I got you. All right. What city do I live in?
Ohio, Indiana.
Roanoke,
Virginia.
Correct.
Yeah.
What city do you live in?
Colorado.
Well, that's the state, but what city?
Really high. It's really high. It's a high Colorado. It's like mile high of Colorado. It's the highest. Denver, Colorado. Okay.
Correct. All right. Hey, Willie, we like to wear what kind of necklaces?
Gold.
Hot damn. Correct. Hey, Willie, who are the 2 problem children for Brenda Brown?
The Colorado comic and Mark E.
Correct. Probably because we don't pay a lot of
Tension.
Correct. But we cause a lot of
Pain, anguish.
Correct. Hey, Willie, what is behind me? What do these flags represent?
LGBTQMIAB.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, that's so many correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Time. All right, Willie C. Smith, you did really, really good. I don't know if it was I don't know if you got enough because there was some kind of like that weren't really correct, but he said correct anyway. I noticed y'all have a habit of that.
But it is correct.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got the buzzer beater. You pulled out the win. So good for you. Yes, you picked it up there at the end. Once you got over the stuttering, you picked it up and you guys pulled out the win. So congratulations. Take your running lap.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Officer, for not pulling us over. Because you see, I was riding with Mark E. And 2, I was looking at the numbers and I can't count what. Yeah, I guess. Okay, sure. So, ONE, use right, dog. Yeah, pick a white guy. If you want to be safe, you want to win, you got to pick a white guy. And then Miss Teresa, of course, hey, girl, I would have picked you, but, we going to get pulled over. There's things gonna happen, and you gonna be bouncing, and I can't, hey, it's just, So, but shout out to you, though, girl, my girl. But, and then of course, Brenda Brown, shout out to you,
Oh.
you put it together, So,
Well, you are very welcome and welcome to your first win in the Take a Hint category. Keep up the good work. And this sounds like a great time for a station break. Just letting everybody know that this is a politically incorrect zone, so it can be offensive as hell, but it must be funny because we're not just hurting feelings for no reason around here. This is a live show, no edits, no take twos, can't start over. It is what it is. So please make sure that you hustle the kids out of the room. It is rated R, or that you at least grab a pair of headphones. It is super simple to join us on Roku live 24/7. Here are the simple, easy steps. Access your Roku device, download the UBS and TV app, search Austin the City, and get into our world. Our next segment up is That's What I Heard Front Page News. Now, this is just about all of the topics, and I'll let each one of our cast say their own because everybody has different news and in different towns. That's what I've figured out. But news can also be like oh, birthdays are always good. But here's the one that I wanted to talk about the most, and this is Hurricane Hillary, that much like the real Hillary or the person Hillary fizzled out. It was supposed to have created all this, ups and downs. I'm glad that it didn't. But do y'all think that that was just a ploy to get our minds off of what is currently going on? The Colorado comic, why do you think they built it up just to dash our hopes? All puns intended.
okay, and I got to do the breakdown. I got to do the breakdown because I love weather. And the fortunate part of this part is if you're really looking at what I'm looking at, you notice that it says Hillary. It wasn't Hurricane Bertha. It wasn't Hurricane Carla. It wasn't a Hurricane Saskatchewan. You know what I'm saying? It was Hillary. So yeah, they did want y'all to forget because who's forgetting? Come on now, she forgot about her emails, and it's like, oh yeah, well, don't worry about it. She's okay. She's just gonna go away. But did you hear about the one about Ida? You didn't hear Ida, right? You didn't hear it. You don't know what I heard about Ida. Nobody. But see, they give you names of hurricanes so you can forget them too. Very much so.
I like that. I think you might be right. It's a conspiracy. Mark
Yeah.
E, why do you think they built it up just to wash away without even any remnants? There's no stories. There's nothing. It was like this big old hype and then nothing.
Kind of like the 2016 election. Yes, where she just came and in like a storm and out like a blowing wind. But, I just want to tell you how relevant that is because she was quoted here this evening on this particular show because she also carries hot sauce in her purse to identify with the Black community. And I'm going to tell you, if you want to identify with the Black community as a white person, you always have to have a bottle of hot sauce in your pocket or your purse. That's all that makes you want to be Black is just have that hot sauce present.
Miss Trees, first of all, I want to see is that correct? If he has some hot sauce, you oh my God. So why do you think the big buildup of Hurricane Hillary just to have nothing? Do you think they're trying to hide stuff?
Ooh.
Well, the fact that, see, the Colorado comic said something. He said they didn't name it Carla. They didn't name it Shaquisha. They didn't name it none of them. They named it Hillary. So now I think they built it up so that we know that Hillary was coming to make sure that Bill wasn't going to get some, pass out some more non-rubbery dicks, I think that's what it was. So Hillary, she was coming for a purpose. Hillary was on a mission to make sure that the non-rubbery dick would not get sucked by another hurricane other than her. Okay? They wanted they wanted to she made a statement. Oh, I'm coming.
Let me stop laughing because oh my god. Okay, wait. The ONE. Hurricane Hillary. All the buildup, all the scare. Do you think that was just like a do you think that was like a build up or a setup just to get our minds off of what's really going on? Unmute your mic.
I'm here. I'm here. Ready?
Obviously not, but I see you're feeding the homeless, so I'm gonna ask you again.
No, no, no. I'm here. Say it again.
Hurricane Hillary. Do you think the buildup was, all just the buildup to get our minds off of what's currently going on? Or do you think it was much like, Hillary herself? What here
I
one
think
day, gone the next.
yeah, you called. I think Hillary was a big bluff, man, and messed up my birthday. You asked the wrong person about Hillary. I think it was the Hillary president and to get our minds off of whooping somebody's ass. Messing my damn birthday. You know what I'm saying? I had a big bang party planned. You know, I canceled.
Oh, I do know. I remember that. And I'm sorry. That's why I asked the question because, like, I was waiting for this big thing because I was like, it canceled his whole birthday. And then it just blew past and spit on y'all. And like, it wasn't even a good wet hockey spit. It was just like a little, it's like and you
It
canceled
rained
it
harder
really?
yesterday
No.
than it did to Hillary.
I know, right? Like, what was that? Oh my gosh. Actually, speaking of rain in the past couple of days, I thought Hillary like stayed over. So I like much like her time in politics, I think she stayed over too long because like I totally won tickets to see LL Cool J. Shout out to Jammin' 105.7. And of course, Marlon DJ Thump Rice and Raz B from B2K. Like all of them was on the line with me, and I actually won tickets. But it rained so hard yesterday, I did not want to get my new hair wet, so I did not go. So I know the ONE to what you speak of when they are promising or they say something as far as the weather is concerned, and then it doesn't come through. It totally ruined my plans. They said nothing about rain like that. So I'm sorry that it ruined your birthday, because it ruined my time out too. But I tell you what, it didn't ruin. Da, 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 another spotlight. Whoa,
That's
whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Talk about my spotlight, yo. Do, and work my. Oh, wait, that's on another show. So, remember back at the beginning of the show where I said we spotlight different stages, comedians, food, restaurants, venues, anything that we can get our hands on or that we know about that we feel is different and unique? Well, I don't know, just going through my portfolio, it turns out that we know three different comedians that are have all been nominated for the funniest comedians in their city. So this is one, Ryan Polk, a regular to the show. Shout out to Ryan Polk. He is over there in, oh my God, I'm going to get this wrong. I believe it's Ohio, but don't quote me. Inbox me for the link if you would like to vote for him. Go back and see some of the episodes that he was on. Not asking for your blind vote, just asking that you vote. Next up, we have Ju Rashad up for the funniest comedian in I want to say Akron, Ohio. No, I'm all off. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa? Ah, Tulsa. Ha ha. Shout out Juju Rashad. I'm spreading the link. I hope you're getting some votes. And of course, we have one of our very own sitting in the studio with us today, Miss Trees for the funniest in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And since we have her in the studio, let's just go ahead and sit down with her and see how that is going. Miss Trees, how is that contest going out there in your city?
It is actually going pretty well. I have quite a few people that actually notifies me daily that they voted, and so I just share it every day as a reminder. Hey, here's your reminder. You can vote. Actually, they say up to 10 times. I think they meant up to 10 people a day, but you can really vote up to 2 times a day within 24 hours. So I hope that you're out there voting. But yes, it is going very well. I'm excited, and in addition to that, if you guys don't know, each of these individuals, we all have an opportunity as well to participate in the competition where we actually go on stage and we have to do a 4 minute set. So in addition to that, we have that competition going too, but your vote matter. Vote, 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 vote. It does us a lot of good, so it's going well and we are excited. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. And I'm even more excited that there are three of you. I'm sure that there are more of you, but these are the three I know. So please vote, you guys. I know you guys have seen these links. It's the funniest comedian in whatever city, and they're all over. They're not scams, so I'd like for y'all to know that definitely not a scam. Go ahead and vote for your favorite. These people, as you heard Miss Tree state, these people look forward to this competition. They are always about it, about it. They're going to give you the funniest 4 minutes that they possibly ever could. And I mean, it's good for the comedy community. Support these folks. They are the funniest, and I've had personal experiences with all of them, and they all have my vote. Thank God that I can vote up to 2 times a day. Because then I can go back and forth between Juju Rashad and Miss Treese out there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then, of course, I have Ryan Polk Bright Eyes out there in. Oh, I think it's in Indianapolis. I gotta check. But anyway, get with me. I'll be spreading the link. Ryan Polk, don't kill me. You should be on the show more often so you can say this so I can remember. But that's on another episode. And yes, that has been your second installment of the spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Brenda,
What did you
I was
say?
wanting to, I was wanting to add something really quick to the for the comics that are in different cities. Pay attention to the link because the link is not the same for each city. So when she's posting the other gentleman in Indianapolis or where he's at, that's a whole different link. And in those links, you can vote for more than one comedian at one time. So just know that once it asks for your email address, they're not going to spam you. Just to clear that up, I know a lot of us have an issue with, handing out email addresses as we talked about in the tip. But they're not going to spam you. They're not going to send you tons of emails. But once you put that in, you can actually go down the list and just nominate as many comedians that they allow you within that time period. But it does only allow you to do it 2 times a day. And again, for each city, the link is going to be different. So please pay attention to that.
All right, y'all heard it here first in the spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo. Do, 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 and work. All right, you guys, we are rolling on and we're right on time. I don't get a chance to do this segment very often, but every time that there is a spat on my Facebook page, I definitely love to spill the tea. And this one happened like just yesterday. I didn't even think that I was going to get a chance to have one on the episode, but then somebody came right on through. So, first of all, let's get our comedic cast to answer this question. You have to laugh at their first joke or you die. And you only have the choices of Red Fox, Martin Lawrence, or Mike Epps. Mark E, uh, who are you picking to laugh at that first joke or else you're out of here?
I'll have. I mean, Martin is the best to me, but I know Epson. Grew up with Red Skelton, so I would definitely go. Or excuse me, Red Fox. I go with Red Fox.
Oh, you go with Red Fox? Okay. I'm digging it, Miss Trees. You have to laugh at their first joke. So who are you picking?
Whew, that's a tough one. But I'm going with Martin because I know Martin gonna give me some shit to laugh at. He gonna, yeah. He the one
Oh
talking
my
about he the one talking about how he got to get to know himself. He chilling like a poo poo poo. Yeah, I'm going with
I like him too. Yes, Laughing My Pain was one of my favorite stand-ups. Okay, the ONE, who are you choosing? You got to laugh at their first joke or you die.
Coming to Georgia, honey. Fred G. Sanford. Red Fox.
Red Fox. Dum, bum, bum, bana, ch, ch, bum, bum, bana, dana, dun, dana, dana. All right. So, why this is on this episode of dun, 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 Spill the Tea is because they decided to get into an argument. Uh, on my page. So here's what happened. Hi, shout out to Johnny Bird. Love you, guy. So his comment was, I'd probably die, little sad face. And then another of our friends came back, Trinity Star Marquis. Shout out to you. Because I woke up to this morning. She says, Johnny Bird or killed for making a comment about respected black men that are very accomplished in their life and careers. So to come here to say that is very disrespectful. It's okay to keep scrolling or not speak, but to disrespect men way above you in their lifestyles, you are out of line. Yep, offended. These are black men. Not cool, my friend. I know you, so I'm wondering what's your reasoning behind this comment. Now, I let's see. Let's ask our comedic cast. What do you think there was reasoning behind what he said, or do you think that, like, what do you think about this? Spill the tea, because it confused me this morning.
She posed the question: are you gonna laugh at their first joke, or are you gonna die? He just answered the question, I guess. Hey, look, it's not his cup of tea. He may be into AI jokes or something weird, some kind of techie guy. I have no clue, but I don't think he made it a black and white thing. But she jumped right into making a black and white thing and took it way off course to the left. And I'm telling you, I just think you got folks you like. Not everybody's going to want to go out and see an Andrew Dice Clay. Nobody else is going to want to go see an Eddie Murphy or the old Richard Pryors. And those are all accomplished people. It wasn't about their accomplishments or their status or the color of their skin, people. We don't care about this. Just be people. People. He just doesn't
You
like
know
it.
what? I think you know what? That's where I went to. But let's get some other funny friends to help us focus in on our life and this topic. Do you think she was barking up the wrong tree?
I think she went clearly. Well, oh gosh. I again, I'm gonna have to say what Marquis said. She made it about a black and white thing. Yes, they are accomplished. Yes, they paved the road for a lot of us. But you simply asked the question: would you laugh at their first joke or would you die? He just simply said, "I die." Now, his reasoning behind it is his business. You didn't ask what was the reason. You just asked the question. Now, what was her reason for bringing it in there? Maybe because he's a white guy that said that to those that are apparently all black. Now, maybe had there been a white person in there, maybe I could see his perspective or her opinion, but he simply just answered the question. So my question is, what is her fucking MO?
Oh my God. The ONE. Do you think she's barking up the wrong tree on this?
Yeah. Sound like she barking and trying to bite up the wrong tree. Yeah. Just ask a simple question. You gonna laugh at the first joke or not?
Or are you gonna die? I mean, because if I'm sorry, if Martin wasn't up there, I literally would die because I don't find Red Fox and Mike Epps funny. So
Now that makes me want to die.
I know. See, everybody's dying around here. So I want to shout out to my friend Johnny Bird. And tell you that's right. I do have your back on this. It is not about black and white. I mean, it's just about your opinion on who you laugh at and who you don't. If you're not funny to that person, you can't expect them to buy a ticket. But I also shout out to Miss Trinity Star Marquis, who was keeping it real and keeping it protective. And I get it, my sister, but look, all I did was ask the question of you have to laugh at their first joke or you die. No one's saying that they don't get funnier maybe as the time progresses, but if you're counting on that first one out of their mouth, you are going to have to pick somebody that you find amusing. And you know what, just because you're a white guy does or a white person doesn't mean that you have to find every black comedian funny, or it doesn't mean that you can't answer the question that is posed, and it doesn't mean that you're being disparaging about their careers or who they are, because let's face it, I think you got more disrespectful to Johnny trying to down his career with careers that's not even your own, like these are other people's careers. So I would say
Ouch.
that everybody, people who are at certain points in their career should not throw career stones. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying shout out to you, and please, for all intents and purposes, if you don't like what my guests are saying on my personal page, please feel free to attack them in their inbox or on their page or in their inbox, but please don't do it on my personal page because it disrupts the fun and nobody likes that. So that has been this episode of Spill the Tea. And yeah, like I said, if you guys bring it to me, I don't Facebook bang. I'm not a keyboard controlist. If you guys want to spill the tea, make sure you get at me in my inbox and come on the show or put it out there in writing, and I'll make sure that you're a part of the show. Other than that, please keep your hate mail to yourself because I don't care. I talk crap face to face. That's how we were raised. That's all I'm saying. All right. Well, it's time to get to a better part of the show where we get to send out virtual hugs because, once we fight and scratch up each other and all of that stuff, we have to go around and hand out band-aids and peroxide. And this is one of the very great part of the show that I like to spend the most time on because it makes me feel good. Mark E, sending out your virtual hugs.
Obviously, and always to Brenda Brown for having this particular platform for us. We appreciate you so much. I don't think you know how much we appreciate you, but we really do. And I'm so sorry you missed your LL Cool J concert. That's just another negative for your life. I mean, you're going to win here soon. You're going to win. And LL Cool J, to miss that, I don't know. I always loved, Colorado comic, O&E, Miss Treese. You show me that armpit one more time, and I'm going to be doing some bad screen thing or bad things with the screenshots. I was like, oh my, and the pop bottle. I think I'm going to be putting some weird stuff up here lately. My wife's going to have to look the other way.
Well, thank you for those virtual hugs. I definitely need those. And you're right, Mark. One of these days, well, actually, you know what? Something great did happen to me. My credit is good. My credit is finally
There you
good.
go.
Yes, I
There you
finally have good credit. Now, I'm not going to go right out and fuck it up, which is what I had to fight against because I felt like going out there and buying a living room set. But I didn't. Or at least putting one on those payment plans at Aaron's just because I haven't been able to for the past 15 years. However,
Right.
I am not going to do that. But thank you for those hugs. And yeah, I'm pretty sure B2K is gonna make up for that. So shout out to Raz B and 10 Jammin' 105.7. Miss Treese, can you believe I couldn't even name the radio station when I won? I was like 105.7. He was like, yeah, but what is it? I was like 105.7. Anyway, sending out your virtual hugs and you in that bottle.
I don't know. This bottle has given me some inspiration and it has excited me. But anyway, try my first virtual hug to the child, chocolate child. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear. Oh, okay, yeah. Shout out to LL Cool. I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to go see LL Cool J lick them lips because I would have licked them for him. And sending out some virtual hugs to Mark E, the Colorado Comic, the O-N-E, the O-N-E. I just like saying that. Oh, let me shut up. Let me keep moving. I had a moment. And a virtual hug to all of you all that's watching today, tomorrow, and beyond. Please come back and join us and listen to our mess and our foolishness and our love and our rubbery dicks. We enjoyed you.
And you guys come back and join us at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to switch it up from the fathers to buffoonery. So our pilot episode of the buffoonery buffoonery poly.
You better get it because I was coming. Talking about.
I'm over here struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. Well, thank you for your virtual hugs and don't cry for me. B2K is on the horizon. The ONE, send out your virtual hugs.
First off, I want to thank Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and thank her for doing this show, which I repeat, anything you have to say about my show, about what I do on this show, send it to Brenda Brown. I repeat, Brenda Brown, all complaints and everything good. And also, I want to thank the city of San Bernardino for giving me Paris Hill Park. If you can see behind me, there's a long table. I'm going to have people sitting at eating and breaking bread.
Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. I cannot wait for all of the video footage and the pictures. And you are doing wonders. Give them the address one more time in case they want to come out and join you.
Well, it's in San Bernardino on Golden and Highland, California, Highland Avenue at the Paris Hill Park. Just Google Paris Hill Park in San Bernardino. And we're there every Sunday, at least 12 until the food is gone, up until like 4 o'clock.
Oh my God, it sounds delicious. All right, you guys, it seems like we have come to the end of another amazing episode. And I'm over here trying to cheat and eat Cheetos and produce a show. But that's on another episode. We hope that you guys have enjoyed hanging out with us. And of course, it's easy to join us in case you miss us before we get back. Access your Roku device, download the UBS and TV app, search Sauce in the City, and you will get something like this. And hopefully, when you push the button, you will be hurled into our world of comedy. And again, like I said, I love to end things because I need stuff too. So I'm going to end this episode and let you guys know that Funny Folks Wanted for Dark Humor Comedy Roku series. Comment or inbox for details and schedule. You guys can definitely come on the show and exercise your brand of funny. We are looking for dark humorists, bad behaving comedians, and blue comics to come over and join our fun. And let's ruffle some feathers, well, at least until they cancel the show, which I thought they almost did this morning on YouTube. So we'll have to wait and see what they say. But other than that, we invite you guys all to come to our stage and show us what you got. We are in one way auditioning, but in another way, we are just promoting the funny. And laughter makes the world go round, and it also makes everybody feel really good. So, with that being said, I hope you guys remember that. Inbox me. This has been your or I'm sorry, this has been this week's episode of the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, Sundays at 10 a.m. ish Pacific Standard Time. Come back and join us 3 p.m. because I can't wait to see how this buffoonery. Oh, I'm going to get it together. This is your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and we are out.